There you are.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
I knew it. Machias!
Gotta say, new outfit gets a thumbs up.
I knew you'd be able to solve my riddle.
I don't know how that red armband is staying in place, though.
If anyone could.
Oh, whoops.
And, you look well, Rean. Whoa, Rean! Take it easy there. I'm just so glad you're all right.
Machias, hug him back, you jerk.
When we parted that day, I honestly thought I would never get to see you again.
Come on, Rean. You haven't changed a bit.
Good.
None of us had any intention of losing our lives in that battle. You knew that was true too, right? That's why you're here now, trying to find us.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Honestly, I wasn't sure if you were trying to hug me or mow me down at first.
What, did you think he was gonna kill you for making him think about chess?
But I couldn't be more happy to see you again. Thanks for never giving up on us.
I think the tearful reunion's gone on long enough now.
Celine? Still a talking cat, I see.
Did you think she was going to get over that? It's not really a thing that goes away.
And I think I remember you. You're a bracer, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, that's right. They've been helping me out for quite a while now.
Good memory. We never really talked much when we met on the Courageous, did we? Name's Toval. Toval Rondenor. Mind filling us in on what you've been up to all this time? We'll tell you about what's been happening on our end, too.
Well, you of course know everything up till you flew off aboard Valimar last month. No sooner had you left, did we receive some very unexpected help. From none other than the Courageous. The Courageous, huh? Was Viscount Arcade on board? Yep. We were dead set on fighting the Azure Knight no matter what the consequences. If doing so meant our deaths, I think we were ready to accept that. But before we could even make that choice, we suddenly heard a booming voice from up above. It shouted, "Now is not your time to fall with honor in battle. Not when you have dreams left to fulfill. Flee and live to fight another day." It was the voice of none other than Viscount Arcade. That does sound like him. Yeah, that it does. We did hesitate at first, but then we resolved to take his advice and escape. Thanks to the Courageous drawing his attention, we were able to avoid being pursued by the Azure Knights. And splitting into 3 groups, we fled from Trista as fast as we could. Do you have any idea what happened to the Courageous after that? I'm afraid not. It flew off with the Knight in pursuit. I haven't seen or heard from it since. I hope everyone on board is alright. We're talking about the Radiant Blade Master. I'd be more worried for the Azure Knight. Probably. So you escaped to Keldic. Essentially. I managed to escape with Fee and Elliot. There's no Eustace here. But there is Fee. Not sure how the others were split up, though. Really? They're here too? Well, they're out at the moment, but yes. The market manager in Keldic proposed we use this windmill as a hideout, so we've been staying here the last month, in this tiny little windmill. It's been enough to help us look into a way to turn this country around, as well as try and find any information we could that would lead us to you. Well, you found me. Sounds like you 3 have been busy. Look who's talking. I can't imagine going through what you did, then seeing your sister and Princess Alphen taken from you like that. Know that none of us would hesitate for a second to help you rescue them. Thanks, Machias. I appreciate it. Okay, so you were the one who made up those riddles, right? Was the kid selling us the newspaper in on it? You're correct on both counts. We received a report from a reliable source in town that said someone resembling Reen had been spotted. Was it Becky? I could have probably chosen a simpler method to get your attention, but what's done is done. Only you would make us run around solving a riddle using chess metaphors. You sure this isn't Phantom Thief B's influence rubbing off on you? Okay, less probably and more definitely should have chosen a simpler method. Regardless, I can hardly wait to tell Elliot and Fee that you're safe. They'll be as overjoyed as I was once they find out. Do you know where they went? Yeah, they're out trying to find a way to head farther east along the border with Crossbell. We want to go to what remains of Garrelia Fortress. Garrelia Fortress? Oh yeah, Margot did say there were soldiers from the Imperial Army over that area. Yeah, they're using the proving ground near where the fortress used to be as a base at the moment. Specifically, Lieutenant General Craig's division is stationed there. The 4th Armored Division? Well, you couldn't ask for a better last line of defense. You're trying to get in contact with them, right? Precisely. We believe that might help us find some way to turn things around. And while they're out, I'm staying here and providing backup while acting as a liaison. It shouldn't be long before they give their next periodic update. We can apprise them of the situation and arrange to meet when they do. Got it. I guess we'll have some free time until then. Do you know if there's anything more we can do around here? I'd hate to sit and do nothing. How about we head back to town? I want to have a good look at the surrounding area to see if there's any info I can pick up. Sounds like an excellent idea. Let's head to Keldic. Oh, you're coming with. Okay. Machias joined the party. Reen and Machias can now use Overdrive when linked with one another? What the heck does that do? Hi. Feels like we're wasting valuable time by sitting here waiting for Elliot and Fee to get in contact with us. Agreed. Let's go see how things are in town. Oh. Okay. Interesting conversation to have when I'm trying to interact with that random thing. Machias, what do you have in the form of quartz? You have EP, you have an accuracy, defense, shield breaker. What do you people have against putting your elements in the, like, element-specific slots? Like, just do that from the get-go. Don't make life harder than it needs to be. Okay, what does iron come with again? Comes with needle shot and crest. I, like, never used Machias in the previous game, so I guess we're gonna be using him now. I'm pretty sure he has a craft that heals CP, right?
It's good to be able to travel with you like this again.
Yeah, I've missed you, Machias.
Okay. This way. No, I don't want to fight the doggo. Leave me alone, doggo. I definitely could have gotten away with not healing, by the way, so we wasted 100 Mira. Feels bad. Well, we've made it back to town, but the hard part starts here. We'll have to be very careful not to be noticed. Wow, I'm surprised how different you look without glasses. No one seemed especially suspicious of us when we were walking around, but I guess you can't be too careful. As the Imperial Governor's son, I'm going to be higher up the wanted list than most. Why are you just stating your identity as soon as we walk into town. This is how you get captured. And key reformist figures are being arrested one after another. There's really no such thing as being too cautious in this situation. Okay, then consider not talking out in the open about who your dad is, you idiot. It's weird that taking off your glasses makes you look that different, though. They're just glasses. Eyes are one of the most distinguishing human features. Using glasses to your advantage is a solid plan. How's your vision, though? Less than ideal. Well, we'll warn you about if you're about to walk into any lampposts. Okay, let's have a look around town. Actually, Otto's probably back by now. How about we go pay him a visit? That sounds like a good idea. I want to let him know we were able to reunite, too. Whatever, let's just hurry it up. Okay. Ow. Oh, you guys changed positions. You ran over there. Jake's way too fast. But I'm not letting him get away today. Crap, that was close. Susie got way more stamina than she used to. Too bad she's still got nothing on me when I'm serious. That kid's a monster. Hey, did you know that Jake and Susie bumped into a soldier while they were arguing? That's why I'm keeping an eye on them, to make sure it doesn't happen again. Why do they have to cause so much trouble for me? It'd be nice if they'd stop arguing while they're at it, too. Good luck. It's never gonna happen. There's a lot of new people out and about. Hey, why are you over here now? Phew, managed to make it in time. There aren't too many trains running these days, so I really can't afford to miss one. I even got to see Otto on the way here, too, so now I can leave without regrets. I'm worried about how my family is holding up with this war, so I've decided to return to the countryside. Are you leaving for somewhere, too? If so, I wish you safe travels. You're the girl who quits. Don't mess this up now, you hear? Doing business in Heimdall is tough enough as it is. The last thing I need is you screwing up and making things even worse for me. No worries, I'm well aware. See you next month, old man. See you then. I'm very pleased with how things went today. Marco's certainly gotten more proficient at doing business. Of course, if he thinks I'm going to let him show me up, he's got another thing coming. I managed to get my stock together thanks to Heinz. All that's left now is to make sure it all sells out. Okay. I'm probably fine to just continue the story before talking to all the people. Otto's finally returned. Perhaps we should crack open one of the top shelf whiskeys to alleviate his tiredness? Yeah, that'll definitely make him less tired. Nice try, but you obviously just want to drink it for yourself. I'll put some tea on instead. You'll just have to make do with that. You always were a pushy one, my dear. I think the main issue is that you're far too lax. Otto's finally returned. It's rather obvious how things went, but I'll ask him for details later. The market manager has been making appeals to the provincial army over and over since the war broke out. He's yet to get through to them, though. The least I can do is make him some tea. Okay, well, let's talk to him and hope we're not missing anything. Hello, sir. It's a pleasure to see you again. Is your business all taken care of now? Well, if it isn't young Reen. I'm pleased not much has changed with you. I'm relieved to see you successfully met up with Machias, too. We haven't seen you since April, but you seem to be doing well for yourself. Machias told us that you were able to hide out here thanks to They were able to hide out here. Thanks to your help, I can read. Indeed, it's all thanks to you and the townsfolk. You don't know how much you've helped me. Think nothing of it. I'd say it was more due to your resolve that things worked out so well. I have to say, I certainly wasn't expecting to see Toval with you. I know it hasn't been that long since my last visit, but I couldn't keep myself away. By the way, you mind if we swap info since we're all here? Can it please be voiced? Please? No, it can't be? Okay. How could such an awful thing happen in Ymir? I thought things were bad here in Keldic, but by the sound of it, we're getting off relatively easy. Yeah, I mean, no one got shot here, so that's a plus. Your town wasn't literally set on fire. You're winning. It helps that Garelia's become the main war zone at this point. Of course, that just means things are horrible for everyone over there rather than here. Rumor is that the Noble Alliance is dominating this war, but the Imperial Army has been holding their ground. Word also has it the Soldats at Twin Dragon's Bridge have yet to successfully penetrate their line of defense. You probably should expect as much when you're talking about one of the Imperial Army's strongest divisions. We could definitely do with more info on what's going on over there, but I guess we'll have to wait for the others to call. Yeah, we'll have to find something else to do until then. Oh, I know. Is there anything we can do to help out around here? We'd like to repay both you and the townsfolk for all you've done. Now sounds like the perfect chance. That's a good plan. There are some matters I'd like assistance with. I can list off some things if you're willing to help. Please. Reen received 2 requests from Market Manager Otto. Okay, this one is required. Herbal remedies. From Father Zerbel. I'm running low on an herb I use to make medicine. If anyone has any to share, I would be incredibly grateful. If you can help, please visit me at the church. And Munch No More from Otto. A huge dangerous monster has appeared on the East Keldic Highway. Worse yet, he's been munching crops. I'd like to request its speedy extermination for the sake of farmers everywhere. Monster Giant Crop Muncher, location East Keldic Highway 2, Plateau. Do I plan to play the Trails series remake when it comes out? The Trails in the Sky one? Yes. Yes, I do, because I've never played the Sky games. I've kind of been holding out for the remake because it's easier for me to play it on the PS5 than it would be on like my Steam Deck or my computer. At least as far as like streaming it is concerned. I can play it no problem. Streaming is another thing entirely. I think we can handle these just fine personally. Yeah, let's do what we can to help make life easier for everyone. By making life harder for yourselves. This dude Otto is taking a talking cat shockingly well. He's not even batting an eye. Business as usual for him. I'll back you guys up if you need it. It's very kind of you to help us out like this. Also, remember to watch yourselves. I dread to think of what would happen if the provincial army realized who you are. I'll figure it out. I feel kind of bad now. It's normally up to the bracers to handle requests like that, but no need to feel bad. We wanted to help. And bracers don't really exist in this country anymore, so, you know, is what it is. He's right. Helping one another out. Words. I'm like, I need a drink. Cannot read today. I didn't go to bed until 6 a.m., which is probably why I have a headache. So, I'm existing on coffee alone right now. Helping one another out is the best way to move forward. Thanks a bunch. I guess there's a reason you guys managed to survive Sarah's field studies, huh? Taval, I am all about side quests. Sarah giving me side quests is like the best thing. Well, we certainly have some experience under our belt thanks to them. Can I just say, I'm not a fan of how willing you are to take on even more work. You're probably gonna have to get used to that sooner or later. That aside, Sarah would be pretty pleased knowing how hard you're all working right now. Well, if you're gonna be doing the work, how about I observe you doing it on behalf of the guild? You can do that? What does that mean? Trails was your favorite of the series by far, other than the fact that there was no fast travel for the first two. Oh god. No fast travel, especially in those games, is brutal. But you feel like that game did the best at making the society feel terrifying and mysterious. I do really, really want to play them mostly for the story. I'm hoping, I guess then, that the remake will fix that fast travel issue, because I'm not about that. But all of the stuff about like Ren and everything she went through, I really, 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 really want to know about. By playing it, not by like reading about it. I know some things just because I played Azure and Zero, so it came up, but I would love to play it and get the experience firsthand, you know? But that aspect always really fascinated me about the Sky games. Nothing special, really. It's just how we do things. Keeping tabs on everything you've done'll mean I can hand a nice big report over to Sarah as well. Ooh, I get class credit for this? Thank you. Can't see any reason to turn you down. No, Taval, you can't watch me. Look away. You can now view the Quests tab in your notebook. The Quests tab automatically records the progress of all quests you undertake. Key quests have a required mark next to their name, and the story will progress only once they've been completed. Quests without this mark are not essential for advancement and will disappear from the list if not undertaken in a timely manner. The first game didn't really need fast travel in your opinion? Okay. Receiving quest rewards. Reporting the completion of quests allows you to receive Mira as a reward. If not yet reported, completed quests will automatically be reported at the end of an act in the story. That's a good quality of life change. I no longer have to freak out that I didn't turn in a quest, because it'll just happen. Keep in mind that simply completing the quest is not enough. Only once the quest is reported at your leisure or at the end of an act will you receive the reward. Listen, as long as I receive the reward, I don't care. Having our work overlooked by Taval's a bit nerve-wracking, to be honest. Is it any different from what he's been doing? We're probably better off forgetting the ranks we got from the academy. No, I'm A0 though. I'm number 1. It's back to the basics for us. Reen's student rank was reset to B7. That's some trash right there. About AP and student ranks. AP, academic points, can be earned through completing quests and making appropriate decisions over the course of the story. Yeah, Trails did an amazing job with Ren and other characters' story and growth. You don't know, doing Odyssey of Anton achievement and all quests, you run across the continent multiple times in one chapter. Oh god. Cloak Quartz, that sounds like a good time. Your student rank will go up should you reach specific AP goals, rewarding you with a variety of special items. I do like free stuff. Where is Toval getting said free stuff from? By making good decisions. I feel like the game is coming after me right now. Acting appropriately and completing quests, you will gain AP. When you've accumulated enough AP, your rank will increase the next time you report a quest. There are 15 ranks, ranging from B7 to A0, and every time your rank increases, you will receive a perk.